Hey guys, it's day 101 of being a boy, and as a trans rights campaigner, I know everybody is waiting to hear my take on the situation in Gaza. Now, I will be the first to admit that I don't usually comment on tragedies, because this channel is meant to be a place of positivity, and also because I don't really follow the news. I just get most of it from Twitter, to be honest. The last sad news story I saw was last year when a teenager got stabbed to death, and I didn't cover it at the time, because I'm from Scotland, so I didn't know which one they meant. I was like, you're going to have to narrow it down for me. And they were like, the trans one. And I was, oh, right, yeah, that is a tragedy. And by then the news cycle had already moved on, so I didn't cover it. But I thought I should comment on the situation in Israel and Palpatine or whatever when I saw on Twitter that my fellow trans boy, Sean King, had managed to successfully negotiate the release of some hostages. So he claims anyway, and I have no reason to doubt him. And yes, Sean King is a trans boy, like me. Well, not exactly like me, because I'm transgender and he's transracial, but you get the idea. Now, just to clarify, because he is trans-black, I'm not being racist when I call him a boy. In fact, because I'm transgendered, I'm like the most oppressed minority in the world, so I can't be racist. And I can say all the words. Yes, even that one. Anyway, I can't be a racist because I voted Remain in the Brexit referendum. This is my emotional support anti-Semitic octopus. Blue octopus says trans rights! So, I want to use my platform to call for one unified mass movement to accomplish change. We stand with Israel and Palestine and Ukraine and Hong Kong and Taiwan and NATO and the EU, including Frontex, and Just Stop Oil and the Red Umbrella Campaign and Millwall Football Club. So, now that we're all agreed on that ideological stance, our demands are trans rights now, no more climate change, and we want Aitken and Waterman to get back together. Because they made some of my favourite songs, and they like split up over like financial and creative differences. In a way, it's kind of like the Gaza situation, because like you just want them to get around the negotiating table and start the peace process, and then start working together again for the good of everybody. You think they could be really good again if they like did that. Yeah. They've got a long history together, so. Oh yeah, and peace in the Middle East or whatever. Like, what were they saying in The Guardian about it? Like, that, basically. Blue octopus says, love ya!